Hello, my sexy and beautiful people of the internet. My name is Diego, also known as the Chilean Retro Gamer, and welcome to the very first playthrough of 2019 here on No Nintendo Allowed with a special edition of Capcom vs Konami. Even though I'm started with a Konami game instead of a Capcom one, I'm just inverted the order, but I'm starting with Castlevania Chronicles for the PlayStation 1. Yeah, I know there is no memory card, and I want to end the loading operations. Why does it still check for memory card if I put that I wanted to stop the load operations? Actually, I tested this, a minute ago, and the same thing happened. So I thought I pressed the wrong button, but the problem is that for some reason I cannot configure the memory card on this simulator. Yes, I said. It's not letting me, see? And the operations. It wants me to use a memory card hard. Even if I put that I don't want to, still continues to attempt to load them. After 3 tries, can finally see the intro to this. So yeah, this is the first playthrough for No Nintendo Allowed in 2019. I'll be combining just random playthroughs and some of the series that you all know and love. Of course, adapted to No Nintendo Allowed, so we don't include Nintendo titles or games that were released on Nintendo consoles at all. Of course, Castlevania Chronicles is one of them. As you know, this is a remake of an old 1993 game released for the Sharp X68000 computer and re-released on the PlayStation 1 as Castlevania Chronicles. I actually did this for Capcom vs Konami around a year and a half ago, but there will still be at the very least another year before you get to see this playthrough on the main channel for the Twitch Capcom vs Konami. So I'm playing it now. I'm playing the arranged version. I don't know what version I played the one time I did Capcom vs Konami for this game. I should have checked that out in order to play the other versions, or the different version. Dick. Ellipsis. Alright, 3 minutes in the intro. Not pleased with that. And I still want to make the video short. Which you guys will not mind. Trust me. Considering the amount of videos that I'm gonna be uploading a day across the different channels, making this a 10-minute video will be more pleasant to you than anything else. Trust me. For now, I don't think I'll be using save states. Of course, in later levels. By later levels, I'm talking about probably stage 2. Then I'll be start spamming save stating. But the first 2 levels of the game or so usually don't give me that much trouble, even though I'm personally not a good Castlevania player. But in most of the 2D Castlevania games, I'm talking about the classic approach, not the Metroidvanias. In pretty much all of them, I can survive the first 3 or 4 stages without getting a game over. Which is very mediocre, of course, because there are very average players who can beat Castlevania no problem, or at least they try. Difference is that since I'm a little bit of a hurry, and I don't take my time, especially in recordings, because it's a fucking recording, I don't have like all day to record for 2 hours a video that will end up being of 10 minutes just by doing any editing, just to show up the best attempt. I mean, if I can save time and cheat in the process, I'll do it. I'm not even giving you excuses. I just do it. But yeah, this usually gives you the wall meat. But in this game, this is a trap. They put all these flea men. And I think they are infinite. Aren't they? So honestly, I should get away from this. I don't know if I can get health back somehow. Oh, you can destroy those blocks. Well, I lost the heart anyway. I'm pretty much half of my health. So you can get meat out of the candles in this game, right? Could be wrong. At first it seems like a redo, a remake of the original Castlevania. At the beginning it seems like it is, but you will see that the levels are actually changed and we're pretty much talking about a complete different game. With the classic Castlevania 1 mechanics, 16-bit graphics too. So as far as I can tell, I think the arrange mode, the one I'm currently playing, is basically CD music. Of course. Adapted to the PlayStation 1. Graphically speaking, I don't see differences at all. Again, I don't remember which version, either the original or the arranged one, is the one I played for the Twitch Capcom vs Konami pretty much 2 years ago or a year and a half ago. I do want to see the candle up there, just to see if I can get extra health. You cannot climb the stairs in midair. I guess that makes sense. Alright, I got a little bit of a better sub-weapon. Wait, made it to the boss, right? I did. But there's actually a door beyond it, so... I don't have double shot. I didn't have enough hearts. Okay, here's the double shot. I was asking for it, apparently. Actually, I wasn't. I'm about to die. I mean, I started the battle with little health. So I should be winning this? Okay, since when you shoot fireballs? Dude, I barely made it. That was really shameful. And I couldn't even make a pose out of this. Trying to remember what's the button for save stating. I think I got it. By the way, I don't use EPSXE for some reason on any of my two computers, my two main computers. That emulator works properly at all. I used to be able to get it to work when I had my super old desktop computer back in 2007 up to 2010 when I started using laptops officially for my recordings. Then I use EPSXE, no problem. But now even getting all the BIOSes and trying to configure things properly, still cannot get any game to work. So I'm using just the traditional PSX Fin emulator, which works fine most of the time. It still doesn't have perfect compatibility. And I think EPSXE does have perfect compatibility. So I'm getting rid of all this booger. I actually wanted to try this game on the Sharp. Oh yeah, that's for getting health, right? How much does it take out of your hearts? I think it's either 5 or 10. Let's find out. It uses... Wait, I lost the count. I think over 10, at least. Oh yeah, those enemies flying in the background then gonna show up here, I guess. So yeah, I said that I would start using save states from stage 2. The thing is, I'm currently playing stage 5. But you know what exactly I'm trying to say. By stage 2 I mean level 2. You hear that stage divisions are really weird. In Castlevania in general, the classic Castlevania ones. The Metroidvanias technically don't have lives. I mean, you can continue as many times as you want. Of course, you have to find the proper save points. So yeah, it's one of those things that I still have to accomplish in life if I ever care about, or I mean, if you can consider that an accomplishment worth trying, which is beat a Castlevania game legit. I think that was the closest Castlevania game that I was from away from beating was Rondo of Blood for the TurboGrafx CD. I actually tried that and I think I made it to the second to last level, but it was basically lack of patience that made me decide not to continue that game. But it would have been a matter of, what, 1 or 2 more hours of gameplay and I would have been able to make it. But I just didn't want to continue. I don't know, I felt like I accomplished things and decided to move on. That was before I became a YouTuber. So it's kind of a weird feeling. So I guess if I fall there I die. So I guess I have to go somewhere else. Activate something. Oh yeah. It uses 10 of your hearts. Oh yeah, this guy with... Can you pick them up or what? So what exactly you're supposed to do in order to get whatever item? Well, anyway. So let's see if we can move to the next room or whatever before calling it an episode, even though I wasted 3 good minutes. Oh, that's what I should have done. Wait! Which apparently I can't do. Alright, I gotta do this whole area again. Alright, let's at least catch up with the last part I reached before calling it an episode, because progress, I mean more progress on this, I don't think I'm gonna show today. Whatever, I'm gonna be getting this. And I'll be getting the hearts and everything else. Again, that's what I get for not trying save states in the first 2 stages, because I think I can handle things, but in the end I can't, especially when they make me backtrack this much. So it's a little frustrating, but at the same time, I mean, I deserve it for being overconfident or taking things lightly. Again, like video games were a serious business, but I'm addressing this message basically to those who do consider video games like a serious issue in life. So what do I have to do? Wait? Oh, maybe whip the thing in question. So did I actually make it to the place where I died? So I didn't make as much progress as I thought. Alright guys, I'm gonna stop this here. Thank you very much for watching and I'll see you in the next episode of Castlevania Chronicles.